Hello, my name's Jess. I'm the newly appointed Freedom to Speak Up Guardian at the Trust. Freedom to Speak Up Guardians are supported by the National Guardian's Office with the remit to lead a culture change in the NHS where speaking up is business as usual. It's my role to help improve patient safety and quality of care, and I do that by supporting staff to raise concerns. Speaking up promotes open and honest conversations and ultimately creates safer environments and safer organisations. If staff have a concern and they're not sure where to go with that concern, or they don't want to follow the normal process, I'm an impartial member of staff that they can access to raise that concern. The service is confidential, and it's important to me that we keep in contact and have feedback throughout the whole process to ensure that the person raising the concern is reassured, but also that they can see that their concern is being taken seriously and we are doing something about it. Previously, the Freedom to Speak Up Guardian role was delivered in a voluntary capacity by 3 members of staff at the Trust. That's changed when I came into post, and now I am the only Freedom to Speak Up Guardian, and that is my substantive role. I don't have any other roles at the Trust, and that helps with the impartiality of the role. To increase levels of trust, there used to be a Freedom to Speak Up email account. That's now been deleted, and people can contact me directly on my personal account. I am also visiting clinical and non-clinical areas to build trust and rapport with staff. When looking at national data, there is a correlation between safer organisations and a culture of speaking up within those organisations, and in particular organisations where staff are raising concerns through the Freedom to Speak Up agenda do have a correlation with safer organisations in terms of a CQC standards. So the Freedom to Speak Up agenda is set to grow across the Trust. I'm going to recruit champions which will enable support to widen across the Trust, and those champions will be voluntary roles, and it is a signposting role. So you will get training, and that's something that is provided by the National Guardian's Office, and staff members can signpost either to myself if it's a Freedom to Speak Up issue, or to other areas such as HR or other areas of support within the Trust. I'm hoping that that's also going to allow for vulnerable groups within the Trust to be more supported when raising concerns. If someone has a concern that they would like to raise, it's important that they feel comfortable and able to do that. It's in our policy that staff won't suffer a detriment in response to raising a concern and to speaking up. And if staff members do feel concerned about raising concerns within their department for whatever reason, that's why it might be quite nice to come and have a chat with me as somebody who sits separately from the situation, and we can assess it and decide what to do with that together. Again, if you came to me and decided when we look at all the outcomes that you didn't want to take that any further, then we wouldn't take that any further. That's your information, and we do with it what you would like to do with that. The process of raising a concern is initial contact first off, and that can be through email, text message, phone, a letter, any way that the person feels comfortable, face to face. And then from that point, I'll take down initial details of the situation, what they would like to, the outcome that they would like to see from that situation. And then we would talk about escalation, where we take that, what they would like to do with that. If they at that point want to take some time to think about it, again, that's absolutely fine. It stays confidentially with me, and I will always ask, are you raising this concern openly or confidentially? And I'll make sure to maintain that throughout. To make our trust safer than it already is, it's important that we're able to speak up about the things that worry us. We're all here for patients and for excellent quality of care, and it's important that when things go wrong or when we have concerns, we raise those concerns.